Boys, so we just got so many amazing cards through the brand new Battle Royale program. There's an awesome, amazing new Andrew McCutchen, Dustin May, and JT Realmuto. All guys that are really good. And on top of that, we're going to make a ton of stubs doing the whole program. Before we get into this video, make sure that you guys hit a like and a sub as we're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. And let's get right into it. If you guys want cheap stubs, make sure that you guys go to u4gm.com and use my coupon code for 5% off your purchase. Also, U4GM is doing a crazy sale right now. You can get like 150,000 stubs for under $15. So check it out. Link in the description below. So whenever we get into the program, first of all, let's look at the awesome new cards, which are going to be really obtainable. Andrew McCutchen looked crazy. Actually really crazy. I saw his stats already on Twitter. I'm a little bit late to the gun because I was at work, but wow, I mean, this is honestly a card that is viable. It's really fun because he'll have great contact numbers. He's got good vision, good clutch, great fielding out there. Plus, when you get him paralleled up, he'll have 90 speed in center field, which is what everybody wants. On top of that, Big Red is probably my pick just because I love Dustin May. I think that he's a really fun. The problem with this card usually is the pitch control. Now, the one thing I will say is it's a little bit better than I would have thought. Okay, so 75 for the sinker is just not good. But you got to keep in mind it's outlier, okay? So it's outlier. It's going to be a 100-mile-an-hour sinker, which is one of the best sinkers in the game. And his sinker-cutter mix is gross. He's got really good control of the slurve. So that's awesome. That's awesome they gave him 99. I do wish that he would have 90 control in that cutter. But once you get him paralleled up, some of those control numbers should help a ton. And then last but not least, JT Realmuto. I'm just not really excited about this card at all. I mean, when you look at the card, it's a prime JT card, but they kind of did him dirty. The bad vision at 93, it's just not going to cut it at this point in the year. There's so many good catchers in the game. Adley is a ton better than JT, and so is that Sean Murphy we got. So they really didn't do JT so good. I understand they upped his fielding like crazy, but nobody really cares about fielding. I mean, look at everybody's catcher right now pretty much. It's Kyle Schwarber, and so nobody really cares about a defensive catcher for the most part, and that's just not really going to play for a lot of play styles in Dynasty. But the other two are really, really good. On top of that, there's some pretty cool 89s, like Nate Lowe's pretty cool, Keuchel's a pretty cool guy. These guys are going for like 9 to 10,000 right now, which is awesome. If one thing I would recommend is if you are grinding the Battle Royale program, you gotta sell the cards, okay? And I understand they're core cards and I understand they're collection cards, but if you're doing it right now, especially, worst case scenario, you buy these back, okay? These guys aren't going to be going for 5K a pop, 4K a pop, even the silvers. They will settle down to like 1 to 2, okay? So as soon as you get these cards right now and you're grinding the BR, a great way to make stubs is to sell these guys and eventually buy them back if you want to do the core collection. You're going to be okay because these are outrageous prices. These are outrageous. The Smart Canna should not be going for 6,000 stubs sell now right this instant, okay? So this 7,000 stub Kyle Schwarber is going to be a great asset. You're going to get rid of him, and you're going to feel great about it. If you're wanting to know how you can finish this program very quick and very easy, you're going to do a couple things. You're going to grind the missions, which are not that hard. It's pretty much just parallel XP. So you just got to play a lot of Battle Royale. 10,000 parallel XP here, 20,000 here. And I would recommend playing BR and events hand in hand. They're both really good right now for a lot of stubs. BR is probably slightly ahead of events, but one thing I will say is I'm grinding to 40 wins in the event for that 99 Javi Baez just because he's really, really cool. So I wouldn't really say that Javi Baez is that much worse than those cards, but I do think that Andrew McCutchen's better than like a Javi Baez. Same with Dustin May. The only thing that scares me about this card is the control, but you're going to be finishing the BR moments and the BR missions. You're going to be getting like 10,000 parallel XP here, 20,000 here for 15 boost. So just play the game. It's going to reward you. You're going to get a ton of progress on this. And of course, you're going to want to use the same cards every single time. So I just started a run, and so I will take that Nathaniel Lowe, and I will take him and I will use him every single time until I have this done. So whenever I have 400 parallel XP on Nathaniel Lowe, I'm going to switch to Keuchel or Ludwig, one of the two. Same thing with the gold missions and same thing with the silver missions. It's pretty self-explanatory. But 99 Andrew McCutchen looks super sick. I'm very excited to probably add him to the squad. It's just my outfield is so stacked, I don't know if he'll make the cut. Whereas I know that Dustin May definitely could make my rotation just because he's filthy. He's really gross. His pitch mix is disgusting. His stuff moves a ton. He just doesn't have the greatest control. But you know, if you're good at pinpoint, you can kind of get away with it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like this, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub, as we're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers, 100K before I die. Talk to you boys later. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.